What's going on, Credit Sniper? This is your boy Carlos Estrada Vega with the Credit Assassins channel, guys. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for actually taking one more peek to our content. I want to bring to you today a event that happened to me today specifically. So just a couple of days ago, I put out a video about the best net 30s for your small business. So obviously, if you have a small business, you want to create that foundation that you need in order not only to create the credibility, but the fundability of your business. So one of the things is you need to set up those net 30s that start reporting to your pay dates and your telescore. But at the same time, you need to have those cash cards, which is like the scale up of getting funding, getting credit cards, getting business loans and line of credit. So I gave you about 10 options for you to get a net 30. So today, obviously, as I'm doing things and everything, so I want to make sure that you know that everything that I tell you on this channel is not something that I read or researched. It's something that I tried myself. I try every single trick that I tell you about, every little hack, every little trick is something that I want to try myself first, in order to bring it to you and make sure that I speak of experience. Again, I'm in the military, and one of the things that I believe is in the law of the picture. What that means is that whatever I'm going to tell you to do is because I done it. I love the scene of We Were Soldiers, in which the colonel, one of the main things he says to his troops is, I will be the first one in, meaning the first one stepping on ground when they went to Vietnam, and I will be the last one out. So he left from the front and he made sure that everybody got there safe. So that's what I'm here to do for you guys. I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna try every trick first, and if I get burned, I tell you, please don't go with it because you're gonna get burned. But if it works, I'm also gonna be able to tell you, hey, let's try something different, because I want to make sure that you succeed. So before I continue, guys, once again, welcome to our channel. Thank you for being here today. Make sure that if this is your first time, subscribe, click on that bell icon. Even though this is your second time you haven't clicked on that bell icon, go ahead and do it right now. Make sure that you click on all, so like that you'll be notified every time that I post some new content, and that is daily, guys. I'm putting between 1 to 4 videos daily. Yes, I have no lie. Something that has become a passion of mine, not only helping people, but finding out about credit and the new ways and tricks. It's almost like a hobby, a passion that I want to make sure that I succeed at, but I want to make sure that you succeed as well, because no one did it for me in the past. So I want to make sure that if I was able to find that loophole in order to have a better life in business and personal, I want to make sure that I bring that to you too as well, because my goal is to help you become a better version of yourself. Now, with that said, give me the thumbs up. That's going to allow me to mess with the algorithm in YouTube. It's going to allow me to make sure I bring this content to many, many more people. But guys, I appreciate it and thank you. All right, guys, so why I'm bringing this video to you guys today, so obviously we're talking about net 30s, and I went to find out some of my net 30s. Just make sure I follow up with them, because as companies grow or change, they change their policies, and wanted to make sure that they keep reporting to the credit bureaus as a net 30, because it's my business, it's my business. I want to make sure that I have a strong foundation so I can continue creating credit and be able to get in lines of credit and lending for whatever ventures I want to go ahead and continue doing with my business. So I call about 8 of them, and one of them was Grainger. Now, before I continue, Grainger is a great company. Grainger is a Fortune 500 company built in 1927 by William Grainger in Chicago, Illinois. He founded the company to provide consumers with a consistent supply of motors. So I call them, don't get me wrong, Grainger is amazing. They have over, I think, 1.5 million items that they sell from. They got their own brands, but they also provide some other brands. It's amazing. Warehouse, industrial, farm, and the company is worth, I think, like $11.8 billion right now. It's a public company. trading in the New York Stock Exchange. It's a leading distributor of industrial machines and safety supplies. But guys, besides the point, great company, you know. I called today just to figure out. I haven't seen this company report to the credit bureaus in about almost 3 months. And, you know, I let it go because I have some other ones, so I still have some cushion. You know, I advise you to give it them 4 to 5 to report to your credit bureau and make sure they report to all 3, which is your Experian, your small business Experian, your DMV, your Dun & Bradstreet, and your small business Equifax. But they report mainly to DMV. So I haven't seen it, and I call customer service, and this was my interaction. I spoke to them. I said, look, I'm trying to figure out what's going on, and the lady tells me, you know, it's our policy that we don't talk about that. I'm like, wait, hold on. It is my company. I have a credit line or a net 30 with you guys, so they approved me for $2,500 a little while, almost a year ago. So I have the account for almost a year ago. And I guess they changed the policies because I don't think I'm the only one, but there's many people out there advising many people out there to go ahead and create a Grainger account, net 30, and be able to, you know, report to your credit bureau or to your credit, to your report in your credit, to your credit reporting in bureaus. And I was not the only person lately calling. So they've been swamped with a flood of calls to trying to figure out when do they report. And they no longer have the ability or the policy in between in-house to report or a set date to report to any bureaus. So that changed because before they would do it on, I think it was on between the 12th and the 15th of every month to DMV. They no longer have that. And when I tried to ask this question, the lady was very vague. She transferred to a supervisor and they said, look, it's our policy now that we don't talk about this. I'm like, wait, hold on. I need to speak to corporate. What's going on? So they said, look, I will get your information. She typed it in. We went in the phone for a couple minutes. She sent it up, said, the person corporate's not around. They will give you a call. Yeah. I went by my own business, and about an hour later, I get a call. And I missed the call, and I called them back. And the person was very helpful. And I said, look, I didn't identify myself. I said, okay, look, I am the credit assassin. This is what I do. I said, look, I was just calling because I'm trying to follow up on my account. I've been ordering from you guys for years. Oh, not for years, for months, almost a year. And every month you guys have been reporting. But it's something that I failed to follow up on is for the past 3-4 months. I haven't seen anything. And I just want to make sure see what's going on. So they said, look, I understand, but I feel that I need to give you my spiel. So I said, not a problem, go ahead. So he said, look, we've been getting this influx of calls of people asking about the same thing. So we didn't know what was going on. So he said, I took it upon myself to go ahead and do my own research. I've been finding all these people online and on Facebook and on YouTube and on Google telling others to go ahead and do it. And he said, like, we are not that type of company. So we decided to go ahead and change our policy, and we're no longer gonna be doing that type of reporting. And when we do, we don't know when we'll do it. So he was very vague on when they will continue doing any type of reporting and if they will continue doing any type of reporting. So I said, look, I just want to make sure I identify myself again as that person, as the credit assassin. But what I said to him was, I just want to make sure, look, I'm just here. I've been using your company, your systems for a while, for almost a year. So if you see, I'm being a customer with you guys for about a year. And I just want to make sure that you guys, because at the same time as I'm using you guys, or as I'm using your services and paying you for what I'm buying from you guys, I'm also would like for you guys to go ahead and report to my credit report. Just like if I had a Chase or a Bank of America card, my personal credit, I would love for them to go ahead and report so I could start building my credit, and like that I'll be able to create better credit. So look, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm calling for. But I just want to make sure if you guys are not going to do this, then I take my business elsewhere. And he said, look, I appreciate it. And he said, if that's what you're trying to do, to use us for a credit building system, I will tell you, yes, take your business elsewhere. So guys, needless to say that I'm gonna be taking my business elsewhere. So I will, in a little bit, you'll see a list of 9, not 10 net 30 accounts that I will advise you to use. But I will no longer be using Grainger because of that. So I just want to make sure that, hey, look, if you still want to use Grainger as a net 30 to build the foundation or your credibility and the fundability of your small business, do so. But take it from me, I've already been there, done it. It's not working. If you want to do your own research, by all means. If you find something new, if you think that we could do it, there's a way around it, if we can continue using it, then let us know. But in the meantime, I wanted to bring that to you because that's what happened today. It's half of the press, and today is February 25th. And yes, that happened today. I had that conversation today, and that's what happened. So I just want to make sure that I bring it to you, make that decision going forward. Let me give you those 9, not 10, net 30s. They're right here. Okay, from top to bottom, you have nav.com. Now, in order for that to report, they also, so nav is also your reporting, not your reporting, but your credit monitor, your business credit monitoring company that will help you monitor all your net 30s and everything else that you have in your business credit, but they will also monitor your personal credit report for TransUnion and Equifax, which they deal with Advantage 3.0. Now, make sure that you don't use the basic plan, but use the middle one, which is a business boost. Now, between the business boost and the business loan builder, there's two plans. The difference is $10. The only difference too is that it shows you an actual credit score that is required for an SBA loan. Now, if you are interested in getting an SBA loan, then you could get that business loan builder package, which will cost you $49. The business boost will cost you $39, and that will report to your credit report or credit bureau as a net 30 as well. Now, you also have the CEO Creative. You have business Wise Business Plan. You have Jersey, Creative Analytics, Quill, Uline. Remember, we are getting away with Grainger. No more Grainger, but we have Staples. So those are the 9s that I advise you to use right now. I'm gonna do a little more research, and I'll be putting out another video in which I'll let you know more about what I found out, to see if there's any other updates. Now, I went through the other 9s and they're still good to go. They're still reporting and they're still strong. So one thing that I gotta tell you is with Uline, you need to be able to have 5 orders first that you'll pay for before they allow you to do a net 30. So you could do it every other day. You could do an order 20, 30, and then you could do in your 6 orders, whatever amount. And that's what will report to your credit bureau. So just want to let you know those little things so that I help you. So remember, Grainger no longer should be used as a net 30 because it's really not gonna help you much. Use the other 8, 9 that I gave you. And if you find any other ones, please let us know. Let the community know what you found. Comment on this video. Let me know if there's anything else that we can help you with or anything else that can help us as well. Guys, I appreciate your time. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for allowing me to go ahead and bring this content and value to you, and I hope this helped you. Now, once again, make sure you subscribe, click on the bell icon on all, and make sure you give me the thumbs up. So like that, I could still bring this value to many, many more people. My name is Estrada Vega. I am the Credit Assassin, and I'll see you in the next video.